Okay, breastplates. Wait, this one? This one. This one first. Is this the... No, it's not the bigger one. I got 2 breastplates to paint. I got 2 breastplates to paint. Paint. Got 2 to paint. And 1 more to make. But that's for tomorrow. Let's see. Music. Where are you using the Wi-Fi? I hit a button. Ooh. I should tell people live. YouTube.com. Not TuTube. YouTube. Am I live? I think so. Okay. Social media done. It's time to paint. And by paint, I mean first peel out the paint from the last time I painted. And then we paint. I'm going to do the green first. Some of the largest area to cover. Which paintbrush do I usually use? I use this one for the green. So paint job on these is pretty straightforward. Hunter green, black and gold. So it's not anything super difficult. But you want to make it look nice and even and stuff. So I'm just going to be chilling here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask about cosplay, about Dune, anything cosplay related. Gonna be chilling and painting, fulfilling the orders that I get on the Etsy. I am both very happy that all of the Sylvie stuff has been doing really, really well, and also kind of overwhelmed because I have other commissions that I need to work on, and my brain goes, no, Etsy orders. Gotta clear them. And I do gotta clear them because I'm gonna go away week after next. So I gotta make sure that I clear all my orders before then. Or it's an order that I can clear after vacation. So I'm just going to be live for as long as I need to paint. So basically this is just me painting and I guess more instructional content for Sylvie. how I paint them. I strapped up some last week on stream. I do have to strap one of these, not both of the ones that I'm painting. But I don't need to do that on stream because I did that on stream last week. So you see it just kind of makes like a little like green wash. Doesn't need to be like super dark because I'm pretty sure the actual like costume is just ever so slightly green. Very, very, very not like super green. Super green. Not like Corbin Dallas. Hey, Umbra. Oh, thanks. How are you doing? Me. Sits and chats to myself. Does not pay attention to any chats. Hope you're doing well this week. Look at me being consistent and going live once a week. Ish. Hopefully I can keep this up, maybe. I really like coming over here onto YouTube to go live because I feel like I don't have to be live for like a really long extended period of time. I could just kind of pop on, say hi, do a couple things, and pop off, which is actually really, really good for me. Like, I've also been doing some Instagram lives, which are also shorter, generally. So I feel like that is a better format for me when it comes to live streaming, rather than sitting on a stream for 3, 4, 5+ hours. You're good? You're hot? Been baking? Oh, I'm good. I'm productive. I'm getting lots of orders. I feel like all of a sudden business is just picking right back up, which is great. Feels more chill. Yeah, I think it's a little bit, yeah. There's no, like, kind of, yeah, it's definitely, I think YouTube over here is a little bit more chill than for me on Twitch. I think I would like to do some Twitch streams again eventually, but I feel like there's just, like, less for me to worry about over here. I just start the stream. Also, like, the YouTube live streams stay on my channel. Like, they don't go anywhere. Unlike the Twitch VODs. So that's nice. Yeah, less pressure, for sure. Like, I want to get to be a YouTube partner, but that's a different mechanism than, like, Twitch partner. I hit the, like, 1,000 subscriber milestone, so now I'm just working on viewer hours, and these live streams will help with that, so I'm not currently trying to work towards Twitch partner, so I'm just trying to work on getting more viewership, more view hours. It's just chill times on the live machine. So, who else has watched the new Dune trailer? Because, yes. Oh, yes. I am so hype The new trailer looks so good. I mean, the movie just looks amazing. Mwah. And I've heard really good stuff about everybody who's gone and like done like an early screening and stuff like that. Like the IMAX screening that they did for the first 10 minutes of the movie, like everyone's like, "Oh yes, this is great." And I am slightly obsessed. I've only watched the new trailer once because I feel like I need to like wait and watch it again on like my big TV. Just like soak it in. Yep. So as you can see, oh, bubble in my throat. As you can see, as it dries, it goes pretty dark, and that's what I want. So like this here, that's pretty dry. That's what I'm looking for. So it's just a very subtle green. So that one is fully green. Will be good when it comes out. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Do we have a guest appearance? There's Toki on the ground. So these are custom sized breastplates. So this is an extra large, and that's a large. So these are bigger than typical ones that I make, but I do offer custom sizing because cosplay is for everybody. Hi, yes. And I want to make sure that I'm inclusive in the stuff that I make for other people. Sir? He scream. Just make sure he's not screaming at the garage door because the garage is currently open because I'm painting out there. What are you doing? I'm paranoid and I need to check the door to make sure that he's not going to like sneak out. Because the garage door is wide open. I am working on a sword for Sylvie. Hi. And it's currently being filler primered. And that stuff is stinky, so I have the garage door open. Hi, buddy. Are you just mooning the camera? Yeah, best to be safer. Better be safe than sorry. Especially when it comes to this guy. He's old. And he's been known to get outside and be real annoying. What are you doing, dude? You have food. Huh? I think he's just like, hey, it's 5 o'clock. You're usually like upstairs right about now. Or close to 5. I have so much work to do. I have to digitize this version of this pattern too so I can put it up for sale as well. Because right now I have a medium and a large, so now I'm going to have an extra large version of the pattern. Tonight's probably going to be a work night. He's just being nosy. Yeah, pretty much. Toki, are you being nosy? Yeah, you are. Are you huffing paint? Hi. Please do not step in the paint. Hi, buddy. Oh, just painted a cat hair in there. He's being nosy and he's being a cat. Hey! What are you doing? Don't do that. Bud, what are you eating? Could you not? Typical stream. Me just rattling on about things. Toki biting things. It's like old times. And painted. Come on, buddy. Get off. It's been worked on by a master. He's orange. Master cosplay assistant. Why does this cost more? Oh, my cat, he got his fur on it. Oh. I need to put a little bit more paint on my palette. Yeah, I just need a skosh more paint. It's the orange highlights that make it, yeah. Just a little orange highlight here, a little orange highlight there. Does a world of good to the piece. think I'm going to do the gold details next. It really makes everything pop. Close enough to orange, right? Oh, there's another Toki hair. I'm pretty sure every piece of clothing, armor, costume that I've ever made has some amount of Toki in it. There's just no getting around it. Like, if you have an animal, their pet hair, their fuzz is going to be in anything and everything that you make. It's like a law of cosplaying with pets. Thou shalt have pet hair in your stuff. Alright. I'll put that on the ground for now. Let it dry. I am like running really close to out of this. Yeah. This stamp with Toki's paw print for all Toki approved. That would be cute. I'm running really close to running out of this gold. And I have other golds, but I really like this gold paint. Because I basically can do like one pass and then not need to paint more gold. It's really super pigmented. And I don't really want to buy more. Because I have other golds. But I also really like this paint. I'm conflicted. If I should just buy more or just use up my other parts of my paint stash. I really like it because it's really heavily pigmented, so I only have to do like one layer. Like, look at that. Wondering if Toki figured out that he actually like has food in on his food plate and went to go eat it, or what. He's not bugging me right now. So this doesn't have a ton of gold on it, just a little smack of pop of color here and there, which is kind of nice. It's like not like they did a good job with the costume design. Also makes my job really easy because the paint job is really easy. Which is why I can price these breastplates not too high. like start to finish, I started these at 10 a.m. Worked from like 10 to a little after 11, so like 11:15. And then I was working from noon to like 2:15. So that's what, like 3.5 hours to put together 2 of these. So yeah, I get 2:15. I was plastic dipping them. And I put on 3 coats of plastic dip. Started at like 2:15. And then last coat I put on was at like 3:30. So I was working on the Sylvie sword. I was sanding for like an hour plus, like an hour and 15. Now I'm painting. And I do have to strap this one, but that really won't take me more than maybe 20 minutes. So like my active time today has been like, what? 4-ish hours for 2 of them? So I think my pricing is pretty reasonable. So it's like between 80 and 100 and something dollars. Takes about like a half a sheet of foam to make one of these. Dang it. Can you paint where I don't want it? Yes, I think it's a decent time, so like to just make one, it's like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours ish, give or take. I mean, now that I have the patterns developed, it's a little bit faster because I don't have to work on patterns. I can just go and find my pattern and cut the foam out. I already went through a whole... Okay, I put in a TNT order last week, and I was like, I need more foam. And I was like, I'll get 4 sheets of 4mm, because this is made out of 4mm. It's made out of, like, 2 layers of 4mm. And I've already gone through a whole sheet from that new order that I got in yesterday. I'm like, whoops, I might need to get more. Especially, well, if I plan to continue to make these. But I think maximum I could make like 3 of these per day. If that's the only thing I'm doing that day. Which isn't bad. Maybe I could poop out like 4. But I made one earlier this week that I ran out of foam. The gold and green look good. Yeah, they really do, right? And then I was like, yeah, I've cleared all my orders making these 2, and then immediately get another order for another one. I was like, dang it. I mean, I'm glad that people are ordering it because it's a decent chunk of change. But at the same time, I was like, oh man, I was gonna have my orders all cleared out for the week. It's like that, like, yes, dough feeling. But it's also good because that means that basically one order of one of these covers the cost of me buying silicone for the sword. So I'm fronting all the production costs for that. I thought about doing a pre-order, but I at least want to get like a test cast done before I do a pre-order. Just be like, okay, this looks decent, I could sell this. And it's like a good couple $100 of resin and silicone and materials to do that test cast. I did the math yesterday, and I think between the number of hours for labor and the materials for the sword resin casts, I need to break even. Just to break even, it's 80, and that's not including any of the shipping costs or any of the Etsy fees. What is this? Oh. So I think the resin casts, like raw casts, I think those are probably gonna be like between like 130 and 150 ish, I'm gonna say. And then like a finished painted one would be like 180 or something like that. So I think like when Core Geek was making his Wonder Woman swords, I think the raws were like 200 and the painted was like 250 or something like that. So the Plastidip is black and it looks fine without being painted black, but I like to put a layer of black over the dip. The prototype, I didn't actually paint it black. I just left it. Also, if there's any like painting mistakes, painting it black allows me to fix it. Yeah, it is a lot, but yeah, like I was looking at Etsy and there's like a 3D printed version that someone's selling for like 130 painted, and I don't think that's very, like, I think that's just like printed and then painted. I don't think that's sanded. And I mean, I know it's going to be more expensive than this, but the outlay, like how much I have to spend, the materials for this are way cheaper than a resin cast. Foam is way cheaper than resin. A lot more reflects the amount of, yeah, it does. The amount of hours that I have to spend sanding. It took me an hour just to do my first sanding pass. Like, It's still so rough. I have to do some like spot filling and then do another sanding pass. It's gonna be a while. Need more black. Need more black. Also, Umbra, I appreciate you hanging out because it means lots of watch hours. Like, just one person watching the whole stream counts for like a whole hour or however long I'm streaming for, which is excellent. So, thank you muchly. Oh my gosh. Just flipped paintbrush out of the water. Ew, there's green everywhere. Alright, this one is the one that doesn't need to be strapped, so as soon as it's dry, I can start packaging it. Enjoying hanging. Yeah. I don't have to worry about like bits and subs and whatever, what have you. There's no alerts going off. Because I'm not playing music, I don't have to worry about DMCA. I'm listening to music, but you aren't. I think I'm going to try and make this like a weekly thing, just like chill for an hour or so. We'll see if I have time next week, and then the week after that I'm on vacation. But after that, I think I should have time to try and make it like a more regular thing. Maybe I have time next week, next Thursday. Did I do it last Thursday afternoon? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you watch my videos, like if you just put them on in the background, yeah. As long as they're not muted, I think it counts. Yeah. Yeah, so if you ever feel like doing me a solid, just like putting my videos on in the background, it helps. I think I'm currently sitting at just under like 1,800 watch hours, and I needed 4,000 within 12 months to get YouTube partner. I think most people hit that when they're around like 2K subs, and I'm just past 1K. So it took me like, I would say like 16 months to get to 1K subs. So I think hopefully within the next year. Oh, thanks, Umbra. I think in the next year, hopefully, if my growth continues, I will be in a position to get to more watch hours and a YouTube partner and make ad money. Okay, that's it. They're painted. they're chilling and drying, and I gotta wait for them to dry before I can do anything else with them. And yeah, that's it for me, I guess. I will hopefully be back on next week, maybe, just to chill. We'll see. It kind of also depends on like what I'm working on, like if it's something that's easily streamable, like, or just me sanding, because just me sanding, I don't know if you really want to watch that or if I really want to stream that. So all right, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you hopefully next week.